What is going on YouTube? Hit back making another brand new crypto TV episode. As you guys can tell by the title, we're going to be spending today's video reviewing as well as unboxing the new HyperPay Wallet. I was fortunate enough to actually be reached out by the company asking me if I would be up for the challenge of reviewing this new and unique HyperPay Wallet. And that's what I'm here to do for you guys. So this isn't going to be like your normal reviews here that you might find on YouTube for most, hardware wallet unboxing. This is going to be a transparent review. If we find something that we like about it, we'll talk about it. If we find something we don't like about it, we're going to talk about it. And that's pretty much what I've set out to do. I've reached out to the company. They understand this is going to be 100% my opinion based. Whether or not it's a good or bad opinion, we'll find out in a few minutes. But definitely stick around if you want to find out whether or not this is the latest and greatest crypto hardware external cold storage wallet. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into the review. Alright guys, so let me start off by saying this might be one of the coolest unboxing I've done in a while for hardware wallets. I mean, it's been a while since I've reviewed one, and honestly, they have come a long way from the last time I've seen it, especially with the build quality and material. Now, as you guys can see, when I first got this, I was anticipating actually a really big hardware wallet, as most would probably think by the size of this box. But once I started opening it and seeing the size of it, it was actually pretty small, and it has Touch ID. So pretty much the HyperMate Pro is a device for securely managing your crypto assets. Its data is stored in a CCEAL6 Plus security chip. I'm not really sure what that means, but it sounds very, secure. But it is completely isolated from the network, and it never connects to it, which obviously is what you want when you're purchasing some sort of external cold storage hardware wallet. Now, the COS system is running at the bottom, and it's upgraded and customized based on the CCEAL5 Plus certified version, and only provides signature calculations. HyperMate Pro works with HyperPay app via Bluetooth connection, which is simple and reliable to operate. So obviously there's an app you have to download on your phone with this. It's actually a really cool app that I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But it is honestly I'm just one. I just like gold and black. That's just my colors. That's really just what I like, pretty much to what I wear and all that stuff. So it really just caught my attention originally. But as you guys know, it has a multi-sig support. It's got Bluetooth connection, obviously fingerprint recognition, and then an FCC authorization. It comes from China, so that's the only difference, I guess, with other hardware wallets. I know there's a lot that come from China, but there's also some that are built within the US and California and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure Ledger might be Paris or California, but I know they have bases out in California because I've spoken to people out there. But regardless, it is a very well-built hardware wallet, as you can see. So it's free shipping, easy to return, guaranteed payment, customer support. So it's got security. The private key giving access to your funds is never exposed. It remains protected with a secure chip designed to withstand highly sophisticated attacks. The device is able to manage all the crypto assets and dApps and handle all the transactions through the HyperPay app. Multi-sig, HyperMate supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, BCH, Litecoin, HC, multi-sig, and it's the first hardware wallet. And I believe this has thousands of different cryptocurrencies accessible to actually store on this. So it's really cool. Obviously a Bluetooth connection, and then it says with the fingerprint recognition, it's using Swedish integrated fingerprint recognition, and fingerprint recognition speed is faster and operates, it's pretty much even more convenient than other fingerprint hardware wallets out there. So the device supports multiple currencies, pretty much a ton across the board. And when you open the box, you'll actually receive obviously one HyperMate Pro, the card holder, mnemonic card instructions, the card holder instructions, the quick drawing oily pen, the mnemonic card, USB charging cable, user manual, and then the mnemonic handbook. So basically, overall, this wallet has an external design that I believe is made out of just aluminum. It's really, really, really good quality. It's got an SE chip, the Infineon CCEAL6 Plus. The battery is an 80 milliamp rechargeable lithium battery for your, and then the fingerprint, obviously we discussed, is a Swedish design. So it's based at 2 229, which is fairly competitive in the space for crypto hardware wallets. And honestly, very soon I have quite a bit stored on certain exchanges, cryptocurrency on certain exchanges. And at some point soon, I do plan on moving some out of the exchanges, because we know exchanges get hacked. Mt. Gox, I believe even Coinbase has been hacked before. But off your computer is obviously the best bet when holding on to these hardware wallets. You don't want to have any crypto on exchanges. You put it onto a hardware wallet, an external cold storage hardware wallet, and you leave it in a safe or something like that, and you just forget about it. That's the best way to hold crypto. Is for the long term. I mean, it's funny because even with stock markets and stuff like that, if you're going to invest into the stock market, they say the people that do the most, that get the most return on their investment are either passed away or they forgot they even had money in it. And what that means is basically when you leave crypto or when you leave stocks or mutual funds alone and you just don't touch them, they naturally will just grow in value instead of just trying to trade and beat the market. It's much harder. But as you guys can see right here, I do have the HyperPay wallet pulled up. You can see it's a multi-ecosystem digital wallet, safe and user-friendly. You can just scan this right here on the screen if you want to download their app. And as you guys can see, it's all in one digital asset. If I click right here on the HyperMate wallet, that's what was sent to us, you'll see all the information about it. As you guys can see, featuring the world's most secure, easy-to-use hardware wallet, it is extremely sleek and minimalistic. I really do like this quite a bit, actually. They even have right here, you can see the full video, which is very nice. Pretty much just everything about how this chip was made. So there's a lot of marketing and time that went into creating this hardware wallet, and they seem to be doing very well. It's the first time I've actually heard of the HyperMate Pro wallet, but I believe I've heard of HyperPay in the past. I'm pretty sure they have an older wallet that I've seen, and I might actually have. That was pretty cool as well, a little bit cheaper. But then since then, they've now created the HyperMate Pro, which is really nice. More info, it's basically how to better store encryption assets, so on and so forth. Luxurious and powerful. You can see how exactly this is made. It's made out of aluminum. It's USB Type-C. You can see right here the chip. And then the front operation right here, multi-signature, firmware upgrades, so on and so forth. You have empowering security. This is talking about that CCEAL6 Plus chip, dual-core CPU, one for execution and another for security protection. They have safety and every design on this right here. Random encrypted PIN code, so on and so forth. Confirms with physical buttons. And overall, it's just a really nice quality hardware wallet. As you guys can see that we discussed on the screen, they even have 10,000 plus coins that you can take advantage of, and I'll show you guys that app in a second. They also comes with this, as you guys remember in the video. The card holder is made for special blended metal fiber material, which can effectively shield Bluetooth signals and isolate electromagnetic interference. So they have the offline storage hardware, the security seed. So this is obviously something you have to take into consideration. You're not just storing your cold storage wallet, you have to store your code, your mnemonic card with your seed phrase, because if you lose the seed phrase, and you forget your wallet or your wallet gets broken, that's pretty much it for your crypto. There's no way to get this back. But otherwise, it is very nicely built. You can see right here, this is basically the app that you would have to download, so on and so forth. And then I wanted to show you guys actually what the app looks like on the inside here without actually having to download this onto my phone for privacy reasons and showing you guys it. But you can see it's off-chain wallet right here. And then they have, so you can just move through. The on-chain wallet has all these different cryptocurrencies. And then we go even forward. You can transfer your crypto from basically other exchanges to this, and then you can transfer it off this onto your external hardware wallet. So basically the first thing you do is transfer it into the app. Once it's on the app, you then send it to the external hardware wallet. And it's that simple, and then it's left there. And when you want it back, you send it back into the app, and then you can do whatever you want with it. Also, which is pretty cool, you can actually mine crypto on this. That's a very nice feature they have. Another thing to check out too before we wrap up today's video is obviously reviews and so on and so forth. They have quite a bit of following here, so it's not just like a first time wallet that's just been released to the market. There's actually quite a bit of people that are currently using this wallet to store their cryptocurrency offline. And I do like finding these small and unique different types of crypto hardware wallets, because sometimes they're just overall better than the mainstream ones like Ledger and so on and so forth. And this one I'm actually liking a lot more than the other ones I've seen. there's a very good build quality behind it. But you can see it's very practical. The app is great, very easy to use. But otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up this unboxing. If you guys actually own a HyperMate Pro, definitely let me know in the comments what you think about this, as I find it fairly interesting. Obviously, maybe in the future, we'll go through some testing to see how exactly I like storing the cryptocurrency on here. There's a lot of things I could have shown you that I wanted to, but I don't really want to show the recovery seed, even though I can obviously reset it and change it. But I'd like to just create it and not have to constantly rechange that and recreate my PIN and so on and so forth. So you guys can probably figure that out. If you can't figure that out, then I understand, and I'll make another video moving forward, actually going through the wallet itself in depth into the software. But hopefully you guys can figure that out. If you've actually managed to purchase one of these, you should have some background in technology and cryptocurrency. Otherwise, once again, huge shout out for HyperPay for sending me one of these wallets. I really appreciate it, and I'm actually quite a fan of the build quality of this wallet and the amount of time that was spent to create something of the sort. Otherwise, guys, definitely make sure to subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, smash the like button, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.